Well, hello, this is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I am excited to join you here for my Facebook Live and those that are going to catch it later on. But tonight, we are not going to look at a specific product in the mini catalog or one in the annual catalog. But I'm going to show you a little bit from each, but we're going to focus on a technique. And the technique is one that we did a little while ago in our Stampin' Fun Together, and that was Emboss Resist. And this is one of the cards that I made, and if you can see here, this silver is silver embossed, and then I have colored in the background. So that is kind of, but I'm going to show you different ones that we're going to use for different holidays and occasions. And if you're wondering where I got that snowflake from, it actually is from the annual catalog, The Season of Chic. And I love this set because it has fall leaves and it has snowflakes and the shells and the flowers. Hello, Joanne. And so we have this one. In a little while, I'm going to show you one I did with the leaves. And this is just the snowflake that we have. You see that iridescent snowflake? It's always so pretty. It was returned from last year. So this set, including this Thinking of You, is all from Season of Chic. So what we're going to do is we're going to change it up a little bit. And right now we are going to use the product of Rings with Nature. And we are going to use Carol's favorite. Oh, there's Shelley. Hello, Shelley. You love those snowflakes. I know, I love any snowflakes, but yes, I love the detail on there. Hey, Rondi, looks so pretty. So we're going to use the beautiful poinsettia on this one. And for this card, I have different pieces. I'll tell you the different sizes as we go along. Different than the one you made, Carol. So this particular white cardstock is actually 3.5 by 4 inches. And this is what we're going to use as our, basically our front that we're going to decorate. So what we want to do is, because we're going to be doing the wet embossing, we need to use our embossing buddy, and we're just going to go over it with the buddy, and this just removes some of the static that might be on the paper or any kind of grease from our fingertips, and that just really makes it look so much nicer. So I am using Real Red ink, and we're just going to ink this up. Now I'm going to say, we're going to get this ready. We don't have a red embossing powder, obviously. Like here, I just used the silver embossing. Oh, there's Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne. And here we have the silver emboss. Now, we're going to use clear, which means we're using the regular ink pads. When you do that, you don't have as much time. So normally, like when I did this one, I was able to use my Versamark and stamp all those snowflakes and then put the embossing powder on, and it works beautiful because the ink is wetter. You can't do this with the regular ink. So I'm showing you the most tricky one. So we're going to get our tray. This is what they've returned back for us, is the embossing buddy, as well as a brush and the tweezers. So in a minute, we just need to get it all ready because we don't have a lot of time. So we're going to take our poinsettia, and I'm going to do one flower at a time. I did try doing more, and it did not work. It dried way too quickly. So am I off screen? I am off screen. So basically you're just going to pour the powder on there and let it go down. Give it a flick if you need to get some of the excess off, and turn on your heat gun. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit noisy. Hi, Jenny. Oh, I see Jenny there too. So start in one corner. And they do recommend you don't wave your heat gun. Just start in one corner and go all the way around till you see everything is shiny. Okay, and I see it shiny. So now I'm gonna stop it here if you can see. Can you see the shine? I think you can. So now we're gonna continue. So now we take our red, real red ink again, and we're going to stamp again. Pick it up quick. And I don't know if maybe because I have fans on, it's really drying quickly here, but anyway, the beautiful fall weather we have here. So there we go. That's the difference of the wow with the beautiful embossing and before it's embossed. So again, turn on your heat gun, and then we're going to start in one corner, and I should be using our new tweezers. I left it over there. I got the brush, but not, oh boy. It would help, because it helps so you don't burn your fingers. Okay. Whoa, look at that shine. Just that one more spot. There we go. Doesn't that look amazing? I know when I first went to my very first stamp class, my teacher had used this, oops, I gotta put this underneath because now we're gonna go over a little bit. So make sure you have a scrap paper. You can see I was stamping on the silicone mat just to give it a little more cushion because this is a photopolymer stamp. But now I'm going to go off the paper a bit. So I just wanna make sure I have a paper there. And I'm gonna put it right there. Lift, put the powder on. And because I'm going to be on the opposite side, I'm going to take a chance that I can just stamp it here. So what I was saying is that, yeah, that was the first demonstration was embossing, and it was, oh, it's always the big wow to anybody new in stamping. But even then, how many years? I've been doing this 17 years approximately. It never loses its wow. It's always so pretty. Okay, so you can see very clearly the two that I have heat embossed and the two that I have not. So what we're going to do now, get my fingers back over here and turn on the heat gun. Sorry, this takes a little bit of time, but I wanted to show you the more difficult one because the others are just so easy. You just use the Versamark. And away you go, stamp, stamp. Put the powder on and heat emboss. Why is that side not one? Oh, there we go. My paper's waving. Woo, look at that. So beautiful. And yes, Carol, we love that red poinsettia. It's just such a beautiful size of a poinsettia. And I love that stamp set too because it can be used for all different occasions. All right, so here we go. We've got all of them all shiny now. And as you can see, well, actually first I'm just gonna clean off my stamp and close up my ink because I'm famous for putting my paper in the ink. So here you can see I've put some color. And so what I did is I took my blending brush, and you could choose any color. I mean, you could try, I don't know, what do you think? I was thinking green. If we put some red on, it will be a little more lighter red, but you tell me what you think. Should we put green in the background? What I was gonna do is take this little leaf that is in here as well. Look at these amazing dies with this set, and it has this beautiful embossing folder so you can cut and emboss at the same time. See this little tiny leaf? This is a little bit like the front design you did there, Carol. You use that beautiful leaf and you also use the little dots, and that's what we're going to use on this one. So anybody have any ideas? I'll show you, I did a little one earlier, and this is what it looks like in the green. So if we did green, that's what it looks like. Or should we try red? What do you think, ladies? Should we just do it for different and try the red? Maybe we should. I'm just going to close up my embossing powder, because that's another thing I will be sure to do. Oh, you like that? That's pretty, hey? So should we try the red this time? I don't hear objections, so I think I'll give it a try. Now I need my paper under here too. Always make sure you have a scrap paper, especially when you're using the blending brushes, because you need to be able to tap off, because you don't want to go right on your paper because it will just be way too bright. So let's go in with our color. Yeah, this way we can kind of see which one we like better. Now I am not going over the flower in the center of the flower, as you can see here, because I didn't want green in the middle of our flower. Now it might be okay now with the red. I think that might be okay, but just if you're using another color than like the green, then just make sure you may not want to be doing the center of the flower. So we're going to still put the green leaf. And the crumb cake is what I used for the dots. So we still will have some other color on here. And I have still two more cards to show you too. So again, this is going to depend on how dark you want to make this. I don't want to make it too dark. So I think I'm going to leave it just like that. And close up my ink. And I am using the paper Garden Green, so that's why you like it with the red. Yes, I think it kind of pops nicely, doesn't it? So let's try the green leaf, and we're just going to kind of put these randomly. So don't put them all in one direction. Make sure you have them going a little bit of this way, a little bit of this way, and one going this way. Let's see, maybe one going here. Whoops, a little close, but that's okay. Twist again. Have that one there. And you can have some going off the page too, which this would have been a good idea where my paper is. I moved it way over here. There we go. And let's see, how about we get one going here and here. Whoopsie, I didn't press hard enough. Let's see if I can stand up and make this work. It will work. Close enough. All right, so that's our green. And that's what's so beautiful about the photopolymer, because you can see over top. It doesn't always line up exactly when you boo-boo like that. But this is also another place that you could choose to put a sentiment. So there are, or an embellishment. There are ways to hide those boo-boos. So now we're just going to put some dots on here. And, you know, it makes it kind of look gold on that red. Hey, that's kind of cool. Whoops. So that is a little dot. I'm going too fast. You could come with your color, your marker of the crumb cake, and then you could touch that up. So let's see, how about we go here and here. I think we got lots of dots. Yep, I think we're good. All right. So this was the difference. I like the red better. What do you guys think? It's hard to say, hey? Okay, we're going to do some glue, or getting ready now for our card. So I've got a garden green card base. So that is our regular size of card base. And then I have this paper, which is 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to be our card front. You like them both? Yeah, they're both different, aren't they? And actually, I don't know, we'll see if we want to change card bases. We will see. So this piece here now is going to be the piece that I have cut. So this is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And basically that's where we want to put this. Now, whether or not the red, do we want red on there? Yeah, I think we're still okay. The reason I have a spot down here is we're going to use ribbons. So you can help me in deciding if we want to use the beautiful curly ribbon or if we want to use the straight ribbon. And actually with that, we could also use the green. Decisions. Okay, I'm going to start gluing this poinsettia onto our red, and you can be thinking about which ribbon, the curly red, the flat red, or the green. The red and the green actually come in a combo pack in our, yeah, red curly. That's what I thought too. Everybody in agreement of that? They come in the candy cane suite. So we want to get that centered in there. Yeah, everybody green or straight red. Oh. Now we're getting different opinions. Okay, let's put this on here and then we will have a look again. And let's see what our vote is. Too much red? Let's have a look. So I am not going to put this on our card base because we got to wrap our ribbon around here. So let's just put this on. I think the green. Yeah, Debbie thinks the green. So we could put the green on here. We could put the flat red, or we could use the curly. Decisions. And the other thing is that I was going to put a sentiment. So we could also go around the edge with green too, if that's what we're wanting. What's everybody thinking? Final decision. What are we going to say? Merry Christmas? Thinking of you. I think that, does that fit on there? It does. Green, nice contrast. Yeah, I think we need a little more green, don't we? Okay. So this is what we need to do before we put it onto the cardstock then, is we need to be able to put a dot on either side here. So we're going to bring in our glue dot and put one right there and then one on the other side. Come back here. Okay, now take our ribbon and put it just down on one spot. See if it's, no, it's got to go up a little more. Up a little more. Okay. So then now we can go back under, and then there we have our ribbon. And now we can cover it up. So let's get all these guys out of the way. So I probably will put one more glue dot in the middle there. Okay, are we going to put a bow on it as well? Are we going to put our sentiment on there? Choices. Let's first get this glued on. Of course, you could use whatever adhesive you prefer to use. Okay, now we're going to put this on like that. Okay, yeah, I think we need a glue dot right in the middle because it's pulling a bit and lifting. Oops, now it's pulling that way. Okay, so now are we going to put a bow on here? Red bow. You think a red bow? Okay, with the flat. Let's have a look. I can always use the ribbon or a bow for something else if we change our mind. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Now where's my scissors? Oops. Cut with a little bit of a slant. Okay. So we're going to use red. Are we still going to put a sentiment? I think we could put a sentiment. Or are we going to put the sentiment in? No, I think we already go right across it. Let's try this. I think we should use, oh boy, here's another decision. Red or the green ink? I think the green ink is going to show up better. Let's give this a try. Put this on a block. Okay. Let's see if Madeline can get this straight. Maybe I should stand up so I can see a little better. Oh, if I wanted to put it in the center, why am I putting it on the end? Because it's habit. But that's okay. Maybe we could just do the cut. See, there's ways. You can have a great plan, but sometimes you change your plan. I might have cut too much off now. Put it there so you can still see that one. What do you think? I think that looks okay. So, oops, cover this up. Okay, we're gonna put a glue dot under our ribbon. Oops. And adhere that on there like that. You think the red? Now that I'm putting the red on there? Or do you think it should be green? What does everybody think? And then we're going to pop this. So let's get some dimensionals. 2, probably 3 would be best. Sentiment over the green ribbon. Oh, oopsie. I'm focusing on what's being said. Okay, let's have a look. Now that I cut it into this shape, though, maybe not. It's pretty thick. You know, if it was a thinner one, maybe. But I think it looks too big. If we used a smaller sentiment, that might have been. So I think we're just going to put it right here. And yes. How did you know what I was going to say? Let's find our red rhinestones. One of my favorites are the red rhinestones. Yep, they're disappearing. Maybe we could put that there on top of our sentiment. Yeah, it's just a little too big. Like if it was an anniversary one, this one's a nice, you know, long one here. Or even if we did the Merry Christmas, that probably would have worked. But it's a little too chubby. So let's take this guy and maybe put one over here and one over here. I don't know. Where are we going to put it? Now we don't have them. How about right there? Oops, got one right there. Yes, there we go. And of course I would finish off by the inside, just using a normal card front, which I always use 4 by 5 1/4. And if we used our red ink again, we could, where's my white paper? I've lost my background paper. Oh, no, here it is. Let's put this back over here. And since our card is going this way, we can put our poinsettia. And then, how about we take that beautiful little leaf and put a few leaves around it. Oh, I didn't press hard enough. Oh my goodness. Okay, that says we got to do it on the other side. Ay, ay, ay. Isn't it a good thing there's two sides to every paper? And I'm getting red ink all over me. Ay, ay, ay. It's been a stressful day, but isn't it wonderful when you can ease all that and just craft? I love it. Such wonderful therapy for me and many others. Okay, press hard enough this time, Madeline. And how about up here? And maybe, I don't know, one here. There. Just so we get 3 on there. Okay. And now we have a beautiful card. Now I'm going to show you. See if we can hide this other one. No problem. Oops, don't put the glue down. I'm going to show you. I'm excited to show you the other ones. So I think you might have had a sneak peek of the fall leaves one that I did. So of course this is our Christmas one. A while back, I'm not sure if I had posted it. I think I did. And here again, I have used the Season of Chic. Here is this leaf here. And in this case, I have used the white embossing powder. And even for the sentiment, again, which is with that set of Season of Chic bundle. And I have used, I think it was the pumpkin pie and mango, I believe, and might have used a little bit of the daffodil yellow in there. And then I used the brushed metallics as well on there. So that's pretty cool. I did inside. I put just some leaves along the top. So you've seen the fall, you've seen a winter, you've seen a Christmas. Well, I love stamp sets and bundles that I can use all year round. And another one, just like the rings ringed with nature, there's many occasions on this one. How can you tell I like to use all occasion? Season of Chic. And then the other one, whoop, there goes my heat gun. Good thing it landed on carpet. Is this bundle, the Celebrate with Tags. And I love how they have so many different tags and the stamp set. And so I took that balloon and look, I turned it into a birthday card. So here are all the balloons. And again, I used the white embossing powder. And in this case, I did not just use, like here, I blended the colors together. And this one, I just used one color. This particular one I did use on the Night of Navy paper, and I used Starry Sky and a little bit of Tahitian Tide on there. And so a few colors, but this one I did patches of Costa Cabana, Polished Pink, and the Highland Heather. And yeah, I think it turned out really quite cute. And so you can see it's a nice birthday card. So many different occasions that you can do with this technique, of course, and with these particular bundles. So thanks, ladies. I hope you learned something tonight. And if you have any questions, let me know. And anybody watching later on YouTube, you can go to Madeline's Craft Room and see what all classes and all the different ideas that I have on there for you. So thanks for joining me. Thanks, lovely ladies. Bye-bye.